reading poems from her new book, Blackbird, Naudy Suarez.
Hi. So just in time for Halloween, we have Blackbird, which is my compilation of poems that are dark, eerie, and very real. So to kick off Halloween week, I'm going to start with a poem titled Haunted. Every high and every low is laced with your echo. Your song bewitched me. The sound renders me speechless still. I cannot speak, but I know I'm in the presence of something real. You are my awakening, the purpose of my pilgrimage, my deity. On bent knee, I search for you in the dark. You hide your face, the trace of you, it's true. You are the ghost that haunts me even into the light. The grip of your glare holds me tight. It finds me on every continent. Your essence sips coffee with me in Parisian cafes, swims with me in every ocean, flies with me over great expanses. We are adept at how we play. I know how to run away. You know how to stay. Stay stuck between the fibers of my being. You float between the lines of my ever-shifting feelings. You seamlessly locate the coordinates of my bones and psyche. My soul has never been on its own. In every sanctuary where I pray, in every foreign bed I lay, all the places that promise an escape get broken into by the memory of your all-seeing eyes. They visit me at the watch of night. They look back at me. The eyes of whom I have unfinished business with. So many unfulfilled wishes, so many desperate kisses, so many trespasses remain unforgiven. Thank you. So poem number 2 is actually my favorite poem, and the reason why it's my favorite poem is because of the writing process. So usually when you're writing a poem, you write some lines, you revisit the poem, you add something, you take something away, but this poem in particular, I sat down one day and I wrote it straight through. It's rather long, but I wrote it start to finish, and within under 10 minutes, and I kind of impressed myself, especially with the clarity with which I expressed what I was feeling. So I hope that everyone can relate to this. It's called Alone. For you I find the strength to strive in places where I tend to run and hide. For you I find the courage to speak, to stay, to inhale the haze. For you I compromise. For you I lose some sleep. I tell you stories while I rub your feet. I keep dancing to your tune even when you miss a beat. For you I court the hope you say you're bleeding, and you give me your backside while my insides are screaming, alone. I guess I'm home. I sit in the ache, swim in the lake of disappointment. Open my eyes every morning to see a kingdom fallen. I hear the blackbird calling me back into dreams where even still I am unaccompanied. Looking for a God to heal these wounds, I searched for the tall archer, the songbird, the angry snail. I said, yes, I'd love you even if you grew a tail. 2 cups of malt whiskey, 1 glass of white wine, cigarettes, and lie after lie. There's a lie in every line, but their replies feed my pride when your angry words make me want to die. All these words fill the space where I used to moan before you left me, alone. The king has been dethroned. I walk through the blueprints of the palace we almost built alone. And I'm so hollow from laying brick with the enthusiasm of my hips. I used to think I could trust you. Hands open, heart open, hope on high. But you broke my fingers, still my heart lingered until it turned to stone. I cried, alone. Where are your arms they used to want for me? You used to love me, that much I know was real. Now it all lacks zeal. I still remember when the passion was authentic, when you meant it. The joy was true. I felt it. Where did it go? I want you to know this field won't grow if you beat your farmhand down. And you call me a clown, but you're the one that just. Yours is the worst kind of circus. Only the broken stay on purpose. I'm clinging to my chair, I'm gasping for air. I'm alone in the pain you inflict in my veins and in my bones. When affection is at bay, I feel the sharp stones cutting through the skin of my 2 hands too small to grip your soul. I clasp too tight. You slip through my fingers after twilight. Where do you go to? Where do you go? I want to know how you've mastered staying while making me feel so alone. Thank you. So here's another favorite. It's called March Again. And this one's talking about spring, so no more winter. The spring reminds me of you. Everything gets warm and new. The spring reminds me of you. My songbird brings melodies to melt the disjointed sound of broken strings. Winter's love, a battered violin. My spring love sings. Suddenly there's hope again. Suddenly there's trust. On a whim, we unlock higher levels of lust. Everyone disappears into the wind, like the petals of a dandelion. Where do my lungs send you? I want to go there too. Even when everything is still cold and I'm getting old, the spring reminds me of you.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I have more videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.